Time usually moves forward. Wars end, guns fall silent, life, even after devastation, changes. But for one man shaped by World War II, time froze like a scratched record. One sunrise, one routine, one mission, repeated again and again for 3 straight decades. While the world rebuilt itself, he stayed trapped in a single day that refused to die. This isn't a myth. This isn't symbolism. This is one of the most disturbing psychological scars left behind by World War II. And it reveals how war doesn't always stop when the fighting ends. World War II officially ended in 1945. Cities celebrated, soldiers went home, history books closed the chapter, but somewhere deep in hostile terrain, a soldier never received the memo or refused to accept it. His orders were clear: survive, resist, never surrender, never stop fighting, and above all, never believe the enemy. Those instructions became his entire universe. Every morning followed the same pattern. Wake up alert, scan the surroundings, secure weapons, gather food, avoid detection, prepare for combat that might come today or tomorrow or never. That routine didn't last weeks, it didn't last years, it lasted 30 years. Same day, different calendar. Military training during World War II was designed to break individuality and replace it with duty. That worked incredibly well, maybe too well. When the war ended, leaflets were dropped, voices called out, messages were broadcast saying it was over. He believed none of it. Why would he? Every part of his training warned him this would happen. The enemy would lie, the enemy would deceive, the enemy would fake surrender. Trust meant death. Skepticism meant survival. So when the world changed, he didn't. His brain stayed locked in wartime mode. Stress never shut off. Vigilance never faded. The same fear, the same purpose, the same rules replayed daily. That's how a man lives the same day for 30 years. Not because time stopped, but because his mind refused to move forward. At first glance, it looks like resilience. Incredible survival skills, discipline, adaptability. But, underneath that strength was a slow collapse. Living in constant survival mode erodes the human mind. There is no future, there is no past, only the mission. Every sound could be danger. Every stranger could be the enemy. Every quiet moment was temporary. Sleep was shallow. Trust was impossible. Even hope became dangerous. Ironically, the very skills that kept him alive also kept him trapped. The same instincts that saved him during World War II became chains once the war ended. While he lived the same day, the world leaped decades ahead. Technology advanced, borders shifted, former enemies became allies. The war he was fighting no longer existed, but its shadow controlled every decision he made. This is one of the most unsettling truths about war. It doesn't just destroy cities, it fractures time. Some people leave the battlefield physically, but never mentally. Others never leave at all. When contact was finally made, the shock wasn't just that the war was over. It was that an entire lifetime had passed without him knowing it. 30 years vanished. Youth gone. Family gone. History rewritten. This isn't just a strange World War II footnote. It's a warning. Extreme isolation, constant fear, and rigid belief systems can lock the human mind into loops that feel impossible to escape. Whether it's war, disaster survival, or long-term crisis thinking, the brain adapts. And sometimes adapts too well. Modern survival culture often glorifies endless readiness, always prepared, always armed, always suspicious. But this story shows the dark side of that mindset. Survival without connection, discipline without flexibility, loyalty without reality. That's not strength. That's a slow-motion collapse. The bombs stopped falling. The flags were lowered, but the damage kept spreading quietly inside people. This man didn't just lose 30 years of his life. He lost time itself. Every sunrise felt like the same morning. Every decision followed the same rulebook. No growth, no peace, no release. World War II didn't end for him in 1945. It ended decades later. And even then, the war never fully left his mind. That's what real scars look like. Not medals, not monuments, but human beings frozen in moments they can't escape. This channel exists to dig deeper than dates and battles, to expose the psychological wreckage history leaves behind. Because the most dangerous storms don't always make noise. Sometimes they repeat quietly, day after day, inside one human mind. If this story made you think differently about survival, war, or the cost of obedience, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us as we uncover the hidden scars history never taught you to see. Because some wars never really end.